Hey there Taurus, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This one is for December 4th to the 10th. We're in the last month of 2023. It's pretty crazy, but here we are. So let's jump in and see what's on the cards for you. But before I do, Taurus, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button for me, you might want to think about dropping me a comment, and please do hit subscribe if you enjoy my readings. It's what keeps them coming, and it's what keeps the robots, that is the algorithm, happy as well. So I'd be really grateful for that. If you'd like a personal reading or healing at any time, please do follow the first link down below. You can see what I offer. That'll take you across to my website. I have a free Learn Tarot Quick Guide if you'd like to get started interpreting the cards for yourself, or to dive deeper and learn a full foundation in tarot, as well as my professional signature reading process. The initiation is my immersive course that will teach you all of that and more, so that is linked down below as well. As is my Instagram. I'm really active and interactive over there with daily readings as well. So if you'd like to join me there, I'd love to have you. And also to let you know, Taurus, I have posted your 2024 year ahead reading. So if you haven't watched that, please do, to see what the possibilities and potentials are that are available for you next year. There is a playlist on my channel. Right, your card is out and it says surrender to the divine. Full moon energy. It's a bit of a let go and let God energy. And the full moon vibes coming through. Is there something coming to completion? Coming to conclusion? Are you coming to a conclusion or answer? Something here might be coming full cycle. So surrender to the divine. I mean, we have to take action, but sometimes we also need to, surrender to how things play out, or how the universe brings in new opportunities. Whether it looks like how you expected, or it goes in a slightly different way. We have to remember it's not a linear process, and often the universe will work its magic to bring you the outcome which might be different from how you imagined or expected. So I love that. I think it's an exciting energy. Let's get you a major arcana, Taurus. So I've got just the 22 big themes of the tarot, and I've got the Death card, and this is an energy of surrendering to release. What is it that needs to go, that is not serving you anymore? An old skin, an old identity, an old habit, a whole old pattern, something that's not giving you growth. Well, the Death card, or the Death energy, gives way to the sun, new light, rebirth, growth, abundance. But we've got to clear away the dead wood. We've got to clear the slate and surrender to the process. I see someone here who is liberating themselves, going through a metamorphosis, emerging as a butterfly. I know that sounds cheesy, but the Death card for me really is, rising like a phoenix after releasing, basically what has been tethering you. So that's exciting. I feel excited about that energy. The transformation is on offer if you surrender to the divine, and it feels like there is, some release here as well. Let's go to the full tarot deck, and I'll pull you 4 cards from here. Situational energy is the King of Pentacles. That's a Taurus energy, which is that's your energy. My goodness, went on autopilot for a moment then. And the Death card is Scorpio. So Taurus, you're showing up in a situational energy. I have got Justice. That's Libra energy in the challenge. Yeah, exactly. It's T for time. 6 of Swords in your advice. It's a transitional energy. It's a moving on energy. It is a moving to new shores energy. And the 2 of Wands is expanding your reality. I also have the 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So it's all about forward movement. It's all about making big, bold future plans and lining up with them. So Taurus, I'm going to clarify as I go. Look what I've got here. 3 of Swords and your minor arcana here, King of Pentacles. So of course the 3 of Swords can be grieving the loss. It can be disappointment as well. The situation that you might be moving on from, is a situation that you had high hopes and full promise for. And look, maybe it has served you well up until now. But there does come a time when we have to move on if we're not getting the results or the growth. I feel this is around a major commitment or contract in your life. There could be a legal component. There could be a marriage. There could be an employment contract. There could be a housing agreement. You could have signed on the dotted line. It's something that you're invested in. It's given you a certain amount of growth, but Three of Swords is coming with some kind of disappointment. Now, I feel like you are the one choosing or not choosing this, but for a few of you, you might be on the receiving end. Often we actually do a lot of the grieving while we're still in a situation. I call it the pre-grieving, where we start to feel nostalgic and we start to feel into all the good times. And often that's when we actually start to be happier in the situation, and that's because we've surrendered and we're not trying to push against the grain anymore. For many of you though, you know, that does create a false sense of reality that we're still meant to choose this, but we have to come back to why we entered into the Justice energy in the first place. And that was because, Taurus, it felt like you were at a crossroads or a stalemate, or that this was not giving you the result or outcome that you desired. Therefore, you called it an internal timeout and you went, something's got to give and I need to make a new decision here. It feels like it's been out of balance for a while with the Justice energy, and really you're being asked to restore karmic justice in your life by surrendering to the divine and really considering if this is the time to move on. And I've just pulled the Two of Wands with that, which is the same energy that we have in the outcome. So the Two of Wands says that it might be time to spread those butterfly wings and step beyond the comfort zone. It's an energy of expansion and an energy of far greater potential, Taurus, but you reach that potential by taking a leap of faith on the unknown here. But there might be what I call an exit tax to this freedom, breaking a contract. If you're ending a marriage, that's huge. I mean, there might be, you know, separating assets, house and home, and a lot of people will stay in a situation they're really unhappy with because of that. But what price can you put on your happiness? Or maybe there's a different arrangement you can come to. For others of you, that might be, you know, leaving a work contract or an investment that might be not performing. Yeah, I mean, there could be a momentarily like loss or setback there, but we've got to look at the big picture here. Justice is like looking at the full picture and making your decision based on where you really want to go in the future. Two of Wands, what's that future dream, future plan? What's that big potential? And will that situation get you there? Or is it time to move on to new beginnings, new energy, new passion, you know, new growth? So the Six of Swords is with a heavy heart. Yes, I navigate the rivers of grief, but understand they are the gateway to new creation. And there's smoother sailing ahead, and we will land on new shores if we do set sail, but we have to be okay with the discomfort of the unknown. But there's that saying that goes, change happens when the, you know, discomfort of the situation that we're in outweighs the discomfort of the unknown. You know, and yes, your central nervous system might be feeling deregulated right now, and it can make us feel quite uncomfortable. But this is the pathway to getting to inner peace. So there's a new beginning. There's a new beginning on offer, right? It's funny because in the outcome I see, you know, this person here in the Two of Wands who, there's two wands. One here that they've got a grip on, that's you, or one here tethered to the castle edge. And it's like, are you going to choose the wand of the past, or are you going to embrace the wand of the future? Now, I feel that you've already got a grip on the future wand. I think you've already sort of decided, but you're yet to follow through. And there is some nostalgia of the past, you know, that those thoughts that come up when we're pre-grieving that might be keeping you teetering on the edge here, on the threshold. But the Two of Wands says that you achieve your greatest potential by moving on and finding the missing pieces, the Ninth Cup, the cup of wish fulfillment. And intuitively, I think you know this, but you're still needing to follow the action, like with your physical body. I've pulled the Five of Wands, so yeah, I feel that you're really conflicted about this. But sometimes we need to ask ourselves, is pushing and fighting and trying to fit a, let's say, a square peg in a round hole worth it? Or do we need to surrender to the divine and move with the flow, which is the release to invite in new beginnings and new potential. Now, if there's something that you're needing to transition on, like, oh, I need a new job to move on to, I need a new home, I can't make that move until I've got that next duck in a row, be seeking and applying, because the Ace of Wands can be, you know, that actually being offered to you. But I'm a big believer that we have to create the energetic conditions or the pathway for the universe to deliver that. It doesn't often just silver platter in and I can just jump ships. You know, we actually need to call the ship in to pick us up. So that's a message there for some of you too. Now let's close this out, Taurus, with a Divine Abundance Oracle card. And I've got Worth. Yeah, it feels like this is an act of self-love. Stepping into your value, your worth, your confidence. It says you've been worthy to belong to love all along, Taurus, without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. So maybe it's time to honor that worth. Yeah, grief. I'm getting that with the pre-grieving energy. Tears are what happen when ice in the heart melts. And when ice in the heart melts, we feel more vulnerable. But through vulnerability, we often get quite in touch with how we feel and can make our decisions from that place. All right, one more. Courage. Yeah. Strength and courage to follow the call of the heart. And when the ice melts and the numbness isn't there anymore, we know what direction we need to head in. And then it says, let me be courageously open to take the steps that are shown. What courageous steps are being shown to you? And is it time to let go and surrender to the divine and reach your bigger potential? I'm going to leave it there, Taurus, and I hope you enjoyed this message. If you would like to tune this energy for your personal circumstances, please do follow the first link down below to my website. You can check out what I offer. And don't forget to like, share, comment, hit subscribe on your way out. I'd be super grateful. Your 2024 yearly tarot reading is in the playlist waiting for you to check out. So if you'd like to see how this flows into next year, maybe give that a watch too. And for now, I'm just sending you all the love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now.